Hejka moi drodzy, jak ja was kocham zaskakiwać. Live miał być o 16, ale może w końcu dzisiaj uda mi się wyjść na taki babski dzień. Babski wypad od 2 lat. Pierwszy od 2,5 lat. Coś takiego. No, więc stwierdziłam, że troszeczkę szybciej sobie zaczniemy, bo niestety nie mam pojęcia, ile będzie nam to zajmowało. Ja sobie już odpalam grę, bo jeszcze nie zdążyłam, bo tak naprawdę wstałam z łóżka, jak się okazało, że tutaj jakieś plany się tworzyły wczoraj, o których nie miałam pojęcia. I będziemy zaczynać, bo mamy do przejścia cholewcia. Zapomniałam te zakończenia zobaczyć, moi drodzy. Już to wyszukuję i będziemy... proszę. Na razie zrobimy tak, że spróbujemy zrobić te zakończenia inne, a później Crow Factory. Albo Crow Factory, a potem zakończenia, bo w sumie nie wiem, czy nie będę musiała zresetować gry i nie wiem, czy jak ja zresetuję grę, to będę miała dostęp do Crow Factory. Więc dobra, to zrobimy na odwrót. Wyszukam sobie, zrobimy Crow Factory. Mam nadzieję, że nie jest zbyt długie. No i potem zrobimy sobie zakończenia, które ominęliśmy. I tak naprawdę będziemy mieli pożegnanie z Corpse Factory, grą, która naprawdę trafiła do mojego serduszka. Dzikusku! No, dzidzia oczywiście jest niegrzeczna. Oki, już sobie wchodzę na guida. Okej. Mamy tu też taką odblokowaną zakładkę jak Endings. Which ending would you like to view? False. Ending B. Noriko Kurosawa. 3 months later. Ach, wykliknęłam chyba przez przypadek. Ollie and I used to always dream about getting away, breaking away from all of the stress and tension of our everyday world. She dreamt of going somewhere cold for a winter getaway, somewhere she could snuggle up by a warm fireplace and drink hot cocoa and feel at peace. I told her I'd like to visit a sunny holiday destination, but I don't know why I said that back then. It was a lie. I hated the sun. The harsh light and the warmth always used to leave my skin feeling pricky and scorched. However, things have changed, though no plans of my own. For some reason, leaving behind the life of Corpse Girl helped me appreciate a few of the little things in life. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just happy I survived. Maybe I'm just glad that I don't have to keep living in that accursed apartment. I haven't fully recovered from the stab wound Aoyane inflicted upon me. I haven't fully recovered from the scars she left in my heart. I don't think I ever will be 100% healthy again. My doctor says these things take time, but maybe a slight limp and a dull ache in my gut from time to time is a small price to pay for my life. I made a decision a few weeks ago. Czekajcie, bo wy nie słyszycie gry. Dobra. I made a decision a few weeks ago to attempt a beachside vacation. It went well. Pale, ghostly Noriko Kurosawa sat on a beach and attempted to get a tan. I did it for myself, not out of some misguided notion that I should live out a dream vacation for Ai's sake. Ai can go on her own damn vacation whenever she wants. It's not like she's limping around with a cane and a serpentine scar across her beautiful skin. It's not like she had to struggle against the entire world just to get on an airplane. The beach was gorgeous, the water was pristine. I'd never seen anything like it in all my life, but these moments of sunshine and relaxation were fleeting. Sitting alone now in this empty apartment makes that painfully clear. I had to return to Tokyo eventually. It was inevitable, but it feels like there's nothing here for me anymore. Maybe I'll move once more, go to Osaka or Nagoya. No one in Tokyo for me. Oi, Kojiro, they're either dead or dead to me. Toma doesn't call me, doesn't answer her messages. Shinya, nothing, no one in Tokyo for me. My eyelids close gently and the sweet embrace of sleep takes me. Czekajcie, bo... I decided to go for a walk to clear my head, but after returning to my new apartment building, I somehow forget my apartment number. I've only just moved in after all.
Shit! How could I forget something so important?
I wanted to call to always trying to locate my place, 238 or 248. Which one was it? Completely lost, I decided to turn around and search in the opposite direction. As I turn, a slightly open door catches my attention. Who would leave their door open? Anyone could walk into your apartment and steal your belongings. This thought quickly scampers off as I find myself pushing the door ever so gently. It swings open slowly, revealing a room lit only by the flickering light of a television.
Hello? You left your door open. Is anyone in there?
My timid voice sounds unfamiliar to my own ears. I realize that I've rarely spoken in the last few days, save for the occasional pleasantry exchanged with the staff from the moving company. When no answer from within the room is forthcoming, I take a careful step inside. No sound comes from the television in the corner. It has been muted, but the screen has been left on for some reason. My eyes strain to peer into the near darkness. Once my eyes finally decipher the scene before me, I realize that I'll never be able to delete the vision that has plagued me for most of my life. Uh-oh. Oh shit. My mother hangs from the ceiling, a rope coiled around her neck like a boa constrictor. Her mouth is agape, a half smile, half scream upon her lips. Her eyes are vacant and stained black with the filthy mark of regret. And her legs dangle, helpless, unable to secure. Wybaczcie. Her legs dangle, helpless, unable to secure a foothold upon the chair that has fallen to the ground. The chair that I kicked out from under her while I laughed and laughed along with Yuriko. A thick clump of bile bubbles up within my throat, and it takes all of my strength to resist keeling over and vomiting. The body hanging above me, the soulless corpse bearing down at me. This is not my mother. This is not this person. This nameless woman has been dead for hours at least. I didn't kick the chair out from under her. Yuriko isn't here laughing alongside me. I'm here alone. The woman isn't struggling. She isn't pleading for help or forgiveness. She isn't cursing her stupid mistake. She's gone. Just gone. Her soul has departed for whatever afterlife awaits us once we leave this purgatory. She's nothing more than a hanging corpse, nothing more than a sack of flesh and bone. The disgusting urge to throw up begins to ebb away as I stare up at the ceiling. The light of the television illuminates the corpse's face briefly, revealing skin gently kissed by light freckles and eyes creased with soft wrinkles. She's older than me, perhaps by a decade, but she is by no means less beautiful than I am. Her hair is long and soft, and I get a sudden urge to brush it aside, to sweep it away from her eyes and tell her everything is going to be okay. O nie, znowu... Moi drodzy! Czemu nie mówicie? Cudownie. Więc tak, nie ominęło was dużo, w sumie ekran z tego nowego mieszkania, które widzieliśmy w poprzednim. I potem właśnie to. No więc chyba powoli znowu wracamy i się nakręcamy w tą spiralę szaleństwa. Before I can even understand it, I'm standing upon the bed in order to reach up to the ceiling. I rest one hand lightly on her shoulder, then I go ahead and brush some of the stray locks from her eyes with my fingers. If I look past those empty eyes, those eyes that stare at me and see everything I am, if I look past them, I see a truly gorgeous woman before me. I'm utterly entranced by her. I rest my cheek against hers. Her skin still surprisingly warm. Perhaps she did not perish as long as I initially assumed.
Sorry.
I don't know why I say those words. Maybe it's guilt? Guilt. I caused a lot of people to end up like her, forced them to end their own lives out of fear or distress or desperation. No, that's wrong. I'm not guilty of those things. God's guilt is the one responsible. It's not my fault those people died. I wasn't myself. Regardless. To think that I helped Bob's girl destroy so much beauty makes me feel ill.
What's your name?
The corpse doesn't answer.
A silent type, hey? That's okay. It's kind of cute. My name's Noriko.
Czy my weźmiemy do siebie to ciało tak jak w sumie Kojiro i stworzymy kolejną Corpse Girl?
Are you hungry? Can I treat you to a meal?
No reply.
Shh, it's okay. Come on, I'll get you down from there. Let's get you dressed. I'll put you in something nice. It's warm outside, so how about a light dress?
Nothing. It takes some time to unloop the rope from her neck and return her to the floor safely. Some part of my subconsciousness know exactly how to move her carefully, to dress her, to apply her makeup, and bring out her inner beauty. I can recall if I'd done something like this before. Have I taken a corpse out to dinner before? I can recall if I just read about it in a book, or if I've experienced a similar situation. Just because she's dead doesn't mean that I shouldn't treat her right. Just because she's dead doesn't mean she's not beautiful and worthy of my love. After a bit of time, my gorgeous friend is dressed to impress. We're ready to go out for dinner. She's not very talkative, so I'll place her order and keep the conversation going. People might look at us, they might stare or even judge us, but we'll be okay. We're two beautiful young women simply enjoying each other's company. She'll start to decay soon, like a strange flower wilting moments after being taken out of water. As for me, I think I've been decaying for a long time. I hope this nameless corpse girl can help me feel alive again. She offers me a slight smile as I take her hand and lead her out into the blinding lights of the hallway. I blush. Dobra, czyli zrobiliśmy się takim drugim w sumie Kojiro. Okej, no to teraz został nam jeden ending. Which ending would you like to view? Hell. Three months later.
Good morning. Sorry I'm late.
Huh? I make a quick apologetic bow to my coworkers before hurrying over to my desk. No one seems too bothered about my tardiness. A few people offer a raised eyebrow, but they quickly return to their own work. I take a seat at my workstation and switch my computer on. It whirs to life as I organize my belongings. From my handbag, I retrieve some key items. First, it was my canned coffee, still ice cold thanks to the convenience store's powerful refrigeration. Second is my headphones. I can complete a day of tedious data entry while listening to music. Last but not least is my phone. The screen is a little cracked and the protective case has seen better days, but it's invaluable to me. Something feels slightly off as I look at the screen. There's a nagging feeling in my mind, some small voice telling me that this isn't my phone, but I know it's mine. It's a familiar red case, the spiderweb fractures inching across the wall glass. It's my phone, no doubt about it. Pushing the strange thought from my mind, I turn my attention to my computer. It doesn't take long to read over the day's list of tasks. I'll be continuing what I started yesterday. Easy.
Noriko?
I'm startled by the sudden vocalization of my name. I don't know why. People call me by my name every day. Don't they?
Oh, hello, Fujikawa.
Shinya Fujikawa is standing at my desk, scratching his cheek awkwardly. I get the feeling he wants to approach a topic of conversation that makes him nervous.
I wanted to apologize. I haven't been present in the office of late. Was there anything you needed to discuss with me during my absence?
I think about the question. Shinya and I don't really need to talk on a day-to-day basis. His work is fairly unrelated to mine. I'm just a data entry temp after all. But we do have a history together, I suppose. We went to school together after all. We were never exactly friends. Actually, I always kind of had the feeling he had a crush on me, but he's not really the type of guy to make a confession. I always used to joke about how he and I would make a cute couple, but I could never see it. He was, and still is, far too dull for my tastes. Aoi. Why does that name sound so distant? I try to put a face to the name, but my mind draws a blank. She was my best friend, and yet...
Oh, sorry. I get lost in my own head sometimes.
Yes, I see. Well, if there's nothing you need, then I'll be on my way.
Okay then.
Say, your old friend, Aoi Sato? Have you heard from her lately?
No. Actually, I feel like something must have happened to her. We haven't spoken in God knows how long.
Szczerze powiedziawszy, nawet... To co się stało z Noriko? W takim razie. Skoro teraz Noriko jest Aoi. Znaczy, Aoi jest Noriko.
That's so. That's too bad.
I find it odd that he leaves the conversation with those last words. He simply walks away from my desk. My phone cries out. The unfamiliar ringtone one that I never selected splits my head wide open and prompts my brain to spill out between the cracks in my skull. I squeeze this sludgy grey matter back into my head and blink a few times, then realize that my brain is not actually leaking, just a trick of the light. I struggle to maintain eye contact with the screen. The caller ID flashes across the device, identifying the caller as Noriko. Me, my own name, myself. Noriko is calling me. Dzień dobry. I'm calling myself? A dull ache still throbs within my head as though it has been recently emptied. I answer the call.
Hello?
I hear a sharp inhalation of breath and then the call cuts out. It takes a few seconds for me to realize I'm crying. Shinya is at my side, his arm around my shoulders, and within seconds the rest of my coworkers are staring down at me. I'm on the floor, my face nestled within the plush of his carpet, but I don't know how I got here. I'm supposed to be stoic, unflinching. It's my ideology, my entire identity. So much for stoic, unflinching Noriko. Remember stoic, unflinching Noriko? Maybe if I just close my eyes, I can make everything return to normal and start this day over again. The stairs upwards feel particularly difficult to climb today. It was a rather strange day at the office, but I know that returning home to my family will make me feel better. Shinya took me to the train station and waited until I boarded my train. It was really sweet of him. I don't fully recall the things that he said to me. He might have mentioned something about not needing to return to the office anymore. Maybe all my work there is completed. My head is still a bit fuzzy, but I'll sift through the details after a hot shower later tonight. Since the sun is beginning to go down, I think the others should be home by now. Yuriko is probably relaxing on the sofa, and Mother should definitely be here since she doesn't leave the apartment these days. I unlock the door to the apartment and wander inside.
I'm home.
Stepping through the open door is always a comforting feeling. It's good to return after a long day at work.
Here you are. Good evening, big sis. Good evening, Mom.
Yuriko offers me a warm smile. She's changed a lot recently. Her foul, rebellious attitude disappeared when she moved in. Maybe she simply wanted our family to be reunited again. Maybe her delinquency was all just an act, a way of trying to deny what she really wanted, to simply return home. Mother, on the other hand, doesn't really regard my entrance, but that's nothing to be concerned about. She's always distant and aloof.
Shall we order in tonight? I'm thinking some pizza would be delicious.
Yuriko nods. The act causes a small clump of her head to detach and flutter to the floor. I'm looking forward to a quiet night in with my family and some pizza. I never had the opportunity to enjoy these moments when I was growing up. In those days I was simply grateful for the nights I could go to bed without a new bruise or gash to cover up. Mother used to kick me and slap me, but hang on. I look at her now, slumped on a couch, completely lost in her own world. That's not the mother that used to abuse me. That's not the mother that was married to my father. And Yuriko never used to stand up for me. But that's because Yuriko was never there when I was growing up. Where was she? I shut my eyes and tried to sift through the confusing fragments of memories swirling within my mind. She's not my mother, this woman before me. She's Noriko's mother, that's it, that's how I know her. Wait, Of course she's my mother. I'm Noriko, duh. How could I forget something so simple? Noriko was there when I was growing up. The reason she never stood up for me is because no one ever abused me. God, I don't know why I get so confused and frazzled like this sometimes. I smile at my loving family and clap my hands together.
Okay, I'm going to order dinner. Is everyone happy with barbecue pizza?
Yuriko nods and Mother lets out a quiet snore of approval. I whip my phone up to eye level and open a food delivery app. I notice that my battery only has 8% left. I should charge it up before it dies on me. I keep a charger here in the living room, so it only takes me a second to waltz over to the wall socket. As I lean down to grab the charger, I see that another phone is already plugged in. Another phone? The case is blue and the screen doesn't have a trace of damage on it. Whose phone is this? I nervously tap the screen and see a list of noise notifications. There are a lot of messages from someone named Junpei. Junpei, it's a name that doesn't ring a bell. I check to see if the phone is unlocked by pressing my thumb against the home button. Strangely, my fingerprint unlocks the phone instantly. My fingerprint? But this isn't my phone. This can't be my phone. The messages from Junpei are open in quick succession. Babe, good news. Waiting for you. Coffee today? Are you mad at me? Talk to me, my little trouble problem. I miss you. Did I do something wrong? That splitting sensation inside my skull returns as my eyes devour the contents of the never-ending string of messages. I feel like I know this person, but I can't picture a face. I can't picture any scenario in which we have ever met or spent time together. Why does he speak to me in such a familiar way? Wait, he's not speaking to me. Of course, this isn't my phone, so these messages were never intended for me. I throw the phone aside, happy to have broken free of my concern. It doesn't matter who the phone belongs to. It's not mine, so I don't have to deal with it. I plug my own phone into the charger and feel relieved as I watch the battery icon slowly fill up.
Okay, Mom, Yuriko, I'm going to go take a shower while my phone charges. I'll order dinner after that. I promise. Thank you for being patient.
For the first time in a while, Mother actively responds to my voice.
Noriko?
Her head lifts slightly and she regards me with her dull eyes.
Mom?
Where am I? You're not Noriko.
A bead of sweat forms on my forehead and a shiver crawls slowly down my spine like a spider. The firm accusatory tone immediately chills me to the bone.
Of course it's me, Mom. It's me, Noriko.
No, you're where am
Panic settles on her delirious face. I don't exactly blame her for being scared and confused. She's been in a near vegetative state ever since her attempted suicide. But for her to not recognize me, for her to forget what her own daughter looks like, that's unexcusable, unforgivable. I'm Noriko, damn it. I fall to my knees, the splitting, throbbing, aching pain in my skull reaching a crescendo, threatening to blow my brains out across the living room. Jednak nie mam babskiego wyjścia, ale to nawet dobrze, bo na spokojnie sobie skończymy Cops Factory, nawet jak będzie troszeczkę dłuższe.
Look at me, Mom.
Mother's eye widens and she looks like she's going to vomit. She turns to see Yuriko white and ghastly in the seat next to her, and a tear forms in her eye.
Have you done? What is this?
Just shut up! Just shut up and be a part of my perfect family! Look at us! All three of us! We're the Kurosawa family, and we're finally back together! We're happy, right? We're happy!
On my knees, I slowly lower my head to the ground and let it rest on the soft carpet. I barely register the sound of the door behind me opening slowly. After the creaking hinges come to a rest, a stronger voice floods my ears.
Harold, you're Noriko no longer.
Kojiro.
Got work for you.
The source of the voice wanders towards me and towers above my face-down form. He said I'm no longer Noriko. Can my identity just slip away so easily? Can it vanish into thin air like it was never truly a part of me?
I will always be. I am Noriko!
I leap to my feet and launch myself at the man who dared to enter my apartment and tell me that I'm not truly who I want to be. I barely catch a glimpse of his face before he pummels me in the nose with a broad fist. I'm on the floor again in an instant, just dizzying. Yes, it's wonderful. I love this game so much. I hope we finish it today. I hope. I'm on the floor again in an instant, dizzying lights above me spinning in my blurred vision.
Get up. Get your things. We're cleaning up after Corpse Girl's mess.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Huh? Masakra. Kojiro. Nawet nie... Przepraszam was, Boże, ja muszę przestać wymachiwać tymi łapami, bo ja w końcu doprowadzę kogoś, nie wiem, do zawału. Nie wiem. Nie wiem, czy Kojiro jest dalej za Noriko, czy nie, bo w sumie z tego zakończenia wychodzi, że w sumie już nie jest, już tak jakby ją porzucił, już jest na górze piramidy The Human Removal Service i po prostu i tyle, nie? I muszę po tym posprzątać, no i on będzie tam dalej tym szefem wszystkich szefów. Ale znowu w True Endingu on do nas zadzwonił. Więc... Czekajcie, bo mi szefowa pisze. Dobra. Crow Factory. Ciekawe, na czym polega Crow Factory. Wiecie? O, 90%! Jeszcze tylko Crow Factory. No i Kurosawa. Ko. Nie! Czy to Femto Hatoful boyfriend? I've always liked the shape of my wings, Ka. I can be critical about other parts of my body, but I never complain about my wings, Ka. With or without feathers, I think they look great, Ka. My mother used to tell me I inherited her wings, and my big sister inherited father's wings. To be honest, I don't see any of father's feathers in myself or my sister Ka, but I do agree that my wings are exact replicas of mother's. Mother doesn't fly too well anymore, and that might be something I have to worry about in the future. But for now, my wings are perfect Ka, and I couldn't be happier with them. Today's morning ritual is the same as any other day. I'm a slave to the shiny things, and I'm not proud of it. Ka. Call me a corporate sellout, but I can't survive without the shiny things. Just like the costs of being me. Nori Kurosawa Ka. My alarm goes off at 6 a.m. The early bird catches the worm after all. Ka. I skip breakfast because I don't want to get my beak dirtied by digging in the dirt. I'm out of my cramped nest by 6:45 a.m. Cra. The static drone of workspace noise fills my ear holes. Tipping, ringing phones, feathers tapping against keyboards, photocopiers, even the steady low hum of the air conditioner contributes to the overall din. Ka. Before I can take a step forward towards my desk, a mocking trill whispers behind me. O nie ma voice actingu. Chromoa. You look like but shit. Yeah. Jak ono to czekaj sobie. Looks like you've been slapping in a chair. It says ya. Scared. I don't know what she's talking about. I can't really focus on what she's saying. You know, I'm talking here. It's rude to ignore the eldest bird in the nest. I swallowed in an attempt to moisten my parched throat before speaking in a cracked voice. Do you need something? Ka. No, I'm done with your skag. Cromwell turns tail and walks away. I sign and sit down in my office chair. Why do I feel so exhausted? Ka. I need to calm down and focus on Crow Girl's work. I cannot things like exhaustion or social anxiety stand in my way. Ka. I took a deep breath. I'm in control now. I'm myself again. I'm Nori Crow, a stoic and unflinching Ka. I'm Crow Girl, successful and feared. I can kill people as easily as I can manipulate simple tools in order to obtain food. Ka. People like Crowmower should be scared of me. People like Crowmower shouldn't mess with me. I'm in control now. Ka. O tak, spotkamy Kojiro. Crowjiro. On będzie Crowjiro. I decided to visit an old favorite hangout today. An old perch, if you will. Public libraries don't get the credit they deserve in this age. The quiet, calm, soothing Ka. I can sit here for hours for free and just get lost in different worlds. I don't feel judged here. Nobody looks at me and mocks my feathers or my beak. Nobody looks at me and asks if I've eaten enough worms lately. Ka. Nobody makes fun of me. The lonely bird in a corner reading Lovecraft and calmly preening her feathers. Yeah, Crowjiro. Crowthulu, huh? You a Lovecraft nerd? I blink twice and look up at this strange bird standing over me. Huh? Sauce. Didn't mean to interrupt, Ku. Notice you're reading Lovecraft, huh? In Japanese too. Didn't know this book had been translated, Ku. Yeah, my English isn't great, so I read the translated version. Ka. That's mad. Do they translate esoteric names? Can imagine Crowtulu being easy to write in kanji. Well, it's written in katakana, so of course, Crowjiro. The bird extends a wing, and I can't tell if he wants me to shake it or pass him my book. What? I'm Crowjiro, yeah? Nori Crow. Kurosawa. Ka. Nice, just Crowjiro for me. No last name. Call me Crowji. You don't have a last name? Used to. Lost it. Fell out of the nest, you know. I'm just Crowjiro now. This guy's weird. His feathers smell like they've been dragged through the dirt. His face isn't shaven. Writer's note. I've got no bird jokes for unshaven, sorry. Blacked? Ugh. And his eyes are scaringly clear and focused, despite being masked by a pair of thick... Didn't mean to keep you. Sauce again. Later. And without so much as a glance back at me, the bird hops away. I try to return to my own thoughts, but that whole conversation just replies back in my head. What a pretty bizarre encounter. God. Maybe I'll just head back to the nest for today. Writer's note. I'm out of bird jokes. Crow Factory can't just end here, can it? What will become of Kroger? Who will stop Crow City for being overrun by bad bird jokes? Should I have even created this abomination of a minigame? Thanks for playing. Yeah! We're finished! 100%! Kocham tą grę. Muszę zobaczyć w sumie... Czekajcie. Strona na streamie. Korporatniki, dyskusje, przeglądarki. Ach, cholewce, tego tak nie zrobię. Czekajcie, dam wam Mircie. Ja. Czekajcie. Adbook, dobra, myślałam, że jest jakiś DLC jeszcze, ale jest soundtrack do kupienia, i artbook. No, ja już w pracy puszczałam soundtrack z Corpse Factory, więc bo on naprawdę ma dobrą muzykę, nie? Ja chcę wejść po prostu na River Crow Studio. Ale w sumie tego ała. Okej, nieważne, nie. Próbuję wejść na te. Dobra, wejdziemy normalnie na Corpse Factory. I... O, teraz się udało. Będę wam musiała pokazać, czekajcie. Świetywanie okna. Opera. Dobra, chyba mogę wam to pokazać, nie wiem. Grę zrobimy pyk. O matko, ale to jest rozwalone. Toz. O, żeby nikogo nie kusiło. Pyk, pyk. Pyk. Okej, zablokujemy sobie. I jedziemy zobaczyć, co tutaj śmiesznego mają jeszcze. Corpse Factory. Potem gry 2019, Hashtag Magical Girl. Widziałam tam krew, więc w sumie brzmi dobrze. No a potem jest seria Learn Japanese to Survive, Hiragana Battle, Katakana War and Kanji Combat. I to są gry 2018, 17 i 16. No cóż. Myślałam, że w sumie będzie coś fajnego, co moglibyśmy jeszcze od nich ograć, ale jak na razie wydaje mi się, że może okej, chyba jednak nie ogramy tego How to Date a Magical Girl, bo troszeczkę mi się nie podoba art. No, ale oh my god, Steins Gate jest za 22 zł. Nie, ja po prostu zorientowałam się, że jest to horror, a nie zwykła visual novelka po tym, że jest krew. A ja tam bardzo lubię. 22 zł. A cała seria Steins Gate za 81. Powiem wam, to jest Steins Gate jest w ogóle z tej takiej takiej konkretnego gatunku gier. Tylko ja teraz nie pamiętam, jak to się nazywało, ale właśnie Lane jest jako tako w tej samej grupie. Dobra, ja wam no, coś tam było. W sumie nie spodziewałam się, że aż tak, że jest aż 80% zniżki na to. No, dobra. To ja sobie was zrobię pyk. O nie. Pyk. Dobra. I ja wam bardzo dziękuję za to, że to... Czekajcie, zobaczę sobie gallery. Mamy wszystko. Czekajcie, zrobimy gra, wyłączymy przechwytywanie okna i zrobimy pyk. I pyk. A nie! O, tak sobie zrobimy. Szczerze bardzo wam dziękuję, że spędziliście ze mną całe 10 live'ów. W ogóle wczoraj live 3 godziny to... Wow, że w ogóle tyle dotrwaliśmy. Bo jak wiadomo u mnie z czytaniem jest niestety potem problem. Mam nadzieję, że wam się podobało. Mam nadzieję, że natrafimy na więcej takich gier jak właśnie Corpse Factory. Nie powiem, naprawdę bardzo mi się podobało, nie? Bardzo wczułam się w postacie i no wiecie, jak na poprzednim live'ie ja płakałam, bo Noriko wróciła. W sensie okazało się, że Noriko nie była sobą i tak naprawdę jest normalną dziewczyną, a jeden fragment jej życia po prostu zniszczył wszystko. No, a jak Kojiro umarł, no to już w ogóle płakałam, nie? No. Jeżeli macie jakieś propozycje, które przypominają Corpse Factory, jak najbardziej możecie mi je proponować. Komentarze, Discord, wiem, że tam jest pusto, ciemno, zimno i w ogóle nikt tam nie pisze, ale jak najbardziej jest tam zakładka do proponowania i na Instagramie jestem bardziej aktywna, więc tutaj na Instagramie też jak najbardziej można. Na Instagramie też właśnie dodaję, jak coś sobie zaplanuję, że będzie jakiś live, tak jak z dzisiejszym, wczorajszym live'em było, dałam znać na Instagramie. No i oczywiście, że zaczynamy dzisiaj szybciej, też dałam znać na Instagramie. No mieliśmy zacząć w sumie o której? 10:40, 45 mniej więcej zaczęliśmy, 50, no tak 40 minut nam zostało tak naprawdę, to mogłam to wczoraj skończyć, no ale nie miałam pojęcia, nie? Bo myślałam, że muszę całą grę znowu przeskipować, żeby jakieś wybory zrobić, żeby nie? No ale tu wychodzi na to, że w sumie te zakończenia to i tak z galerii tylko zobaczyć, nie? Nawet nie wiem, co trzeba by było zrobić. Podejrzewam, że po prostu źle powybierać dialogi. A ja głupia dałam się w sumie wkręcić, że Nobel Sinclair jest prawdziwym autorem. Jest Sinclair Lewis. Bardziej on jest poezja. Dobra. Okej. No szkoda, bo w sumie poczytałabym sobie, chyba że Strange Flower i reszta dzieł, znaczy się Nobela Sinclaira, jest wzorowana na jakiejś powieści, to bardzo chętnie w sumie ją poczytam, bo to naprawdę brzmi dobrze, że tutaj przebieranie ciał, żeby zjeść z nimi kolację, no. Całkiem fajny zarys. I tak, co robimy, co gramy następne? Mogę wam w sumie powiedzieć, co ja mam już pobrane i tak myślałam, żeby ograć, bo skoro Corpse Factory skończyliśmy i Corpse Factory w sumie wymaksowaliśmy, to zostało mi Syberia, którą musimy robić jako serię. Potem jest Wiedźmin, zostawiłam go, żebyśmy mogli coś tam sobie w sumie poogrywać. I Murder by Numbers, to jest jakaś tam komediowo-detektywistyczna gra. Albo... Wiecie, bo muszę sobie to powyłączać. O, Europa Universalis 4, darmowy weekend. Mam jeszcze Lancaster League, O'Brien State Park i Lancaster League Crisis at the Call Center. To są horrory. Tak jakby jedną część z tej serii ograliśmy i to było ten test, ten taki... Mam jeszcze Shipia Short Adventure, tylko że tutaj potrzebuję podpiąć pada. Tylko muszę go zlokalizować. Psycho Pump. It gets so lonely here. December 1914. Malviolence is the picture of cafe hour late. To mam tak w sobie przygotowane, więc na następnym live'ie możemy po prostu zacząć ogrywać te giery. I może w sumie coś śmiesznego uda się nam w sumie stworzyć, bo podejrzewam, że to są dosyć krótkie gierki. Dobra, nie będę was przytrzymywać, życzę wam miłego popołudnia, miłej niedzieli, nie przepracujcie się za bardzo. Mam nadzieję, że też wam się to tak podobało, jak mi się podobało. Jak najbardziej zapraszam was do proponowania serii, upominania mnie, że w sumie trzeba zrobić Syberię. Postaram się może jakoś to tam wcisnąć gdzieś. No. I co? No i dziękuję wam jeszcze raz bardzo. I do zobaczenia następnym razem w kolejnej serii bądź w kolejnym odcineczku. Pa, pa!